Good morning. We're gonna go clear out a pine tree that's broken off. It's hung up in some other trees, and it's hanging over a storage unit building, and it's right across the street from my house. That's awesome. But I need to go up it and get it out of there. If it lets loose, it'll fall on the storage unit building. And right there is the storage unit building. How about that? Luckily there's other pines around. I'm gonna climb up and I can get in something else and get up there and get a rope in it. I might just be able to pull the whole thing back. I don't know, but it's right here. It's that leaner right there hanging. Let's go take a look at this thing. This thingamabobber. All right, it's this little guy right here. See, it's hung up in this pine, and it's like it's hung up pretty decently, but it would definitely in range of this building here if it did fall. So, the stump. It's kind of broken off right at the base. And I've got other pines, other trees around here to climb. I'm not gonna climb, this one, right? I'm not gonna climb the one it's hung up in, but probably this one behind it. And then then we'll go from there. But I really wanna get a rope in this thing. If I can get a rope in it up there, good tied solid around the stem, then I have all kinds of options. I could just pull it straight back, I think, with if I set the GRCS way back up, set it up way back there, yeah. All right, here's the bottom of this broken one. Hung up, it's hung up in that one right there. I'm gonna climb this one, and I'll get a good climb line set up here. I got me a little breakaway carabiner right here. And whether I even put my lanyard around this or not, I'm not sure. But if I do, I'll use a breakaway carabiner. And if I get I've got a 300-foot half-inch rope. What I think I'm gonna do, I'll get up here and I'll set that rigging line up, about 2/3 of the way up in this thing. Cool, that'll be hanging down. Then I'll run that line. It's always tricky through this stuff, but I'm gonna get that line back to here to something solid with a block pulley. Then I'll run the rope back up to here to probably this tree with a pulley, and then the rope will go off that way. And so I'll tie it to my truck. And so when I pull my truck that way, the rope is gonna come through here, back through there, and then up to here. So when I pull forward, this will come back, and I'm just gonna yank it back. But anyways, that's the plan. Let's go. The thing that I have to keep in mind is, as I run this rigging rope, I'm gonna take it with me, is that the routing of it. That's the hardest part through this underbrush stuff, is once you can put it through all your pulleys and whatnot, but when you pull tight on it, where's it routed? And it needs to be uninterrupted. You got to think about where it's going to end up, like where you want it to end up when it's all pulled tight, and route it that way. So when you do pull it tight, it goes where you want. It sounds pretty simple. Like, this isn't rocket science. Because if it was, I probably couldn't do it. All right, we got our superhero hooks on, and let's go start doing this. And see how it goes. We're supposed to get some storms tomorrow. So I'm actually on my other job right now. I'm on night shift, I just got off of work. It's about 8:30 a.m. But we're supposed to get some rain and some storms starting tomorrow. And I don't want to let this tree endure that. So I'm gonna knock it out this morning. All right, so it's already got a little bit of resistance on that thing. I'm gonna try as hard as I can to put a rope in that without actually having to climb it. And I think that I have a will to do that. And someone said that if you have a will to do it, then you will. Because nobody has a won't to do it. You have a will. Get out of here. Alright, let me get on the back side. I'm starting to be on the downside of this tree. Let's get up there. There we go. Hey. Need to make sure I get this rigging rope in it high enough. You know what? Because I really want, you know what I might do? I really want to climb this one and make it easy, but I don't want to shake this tree around. If I do, I take the chance of this letting out and crashing, but I may very well switch over to it and go slow, nimbly bimbly like. But I will just go ahead and we'll get a DRT anchor up in this one. That way I can pull it out and retrieve it. How high do I want to go? I want to go to the moon and back. That's what I want to do. Actually, I don't. Outer space is cool, but ain't really. I just wasn't made for it, you know? What's my angle's going to be like? If I can get, I think I want to get my rigging rope in right around here. So I'm going to get up a little further in this thing. Take my time with it. Some branches. Higher the better. Just like a sharp saw is a safe saw. The higher you climb, the better. Unless you go too high, then it's not good. The higher the better, unless it's not epic fail. Come on, get up over there. There you go. All right, superhero fetcher tool. Activate. Let's pull this down through. There you go. Very nice. right, now we're gonna go down, get up in this one here. Might be getting close. All right, nimbly bimbly. Because remember, this one is caught up in this one, and I can't let it go. See, we got a time point there. Looks like it's locked up pretty good in there, which is comforting. But we're gonna go a little further and get this rig and rope right where I want it. All right. Hopefully, now it's just rope work. Like that. So we got the rope up in there. It's running back to that pulley or block, and then we're running up here, put a block on this, and then from here it's going to go to the truck. That. There's going to be a lot of slack I'm going to pull through here as it's breaking up branches. Let's double check on it. Get as much out as we can. Okay, so far so good. It's running up pretty high. Oh yeah, look at that, it's almost direct routing. Anything in here is gonna, as it tightens, it'll pull up through that. Okay, direct routing. Because if this is going around other trees and stuff, it's just going to add more friction. And in this scenario, friction is not what we want. Pulling on a bite. Got the truck in 4x4. We got a rope going back to that pulley and then up to there. So I'm going to give it some, put it in drive. See that? It's coming back. All right, let's pull our ropes out of here and go home. I pulled some weight on this, just like any bowline. Just all I gotta do is do that, and then bam. So I'm done. If you're looking for a good rope bag for a rigging rope, these Green Army bags, they're cheap and they work good. Guess this would be like a hazard job. Maybe I should make a big deal out of that. Tell everybody how close I came to dying. Nah. I was thinking about something with this YouTube stuff. I do it because my friends and family watch, and that is it. I don't know, I think it's silly. Happy Monday. Y'all have a good day.